What's up, everybody? I'm VTrue, and today is actually your lucky day because we get a little bit of a double feature here. Yesterday I released a video about the RNG events with that, and it seems like every time I release a controversial video, I got to make one of these explanation videos to clear some things up because some people don't always interpret what I say necessarily the right way. So we got a little bit of Sage Row Battlefield in the background, and I'm just going to talk real briefly about some of the things the questions I got from yesterday. So the video was basically just talking about how the RNG works in this game, and the majority of the comments that I got agreed with me. They said, "Hey, yes, this makes a lot of sense," or "We already knew about this," that kind of stuff. The comments that I got that didn't agree with me were basically people saying something along the lines of, "Hey, this is not true because the top person in my server got Hokage Minato, or they got Shisui for the last one," something along those lines, okay? Yes. I never once in the video did I say that it was impossible for the high-powered people that recharge in this game to get characters, okay? If that was the case, that would be a really horrible business strategy because eventually they'd all just stop spending on that if they just never actually got it. My point with the video was that each account has a different value, a percentage of that rare character to drop for them. Right, so let's just get a fight here going. So my point was that if you are a higher spender, and let's fight this person here. If you're a higher spender and you have a higher battle power, your chance of getting that rare character would be lower than somebody who recharges and plays the game more often. Not saying that it's impossible, but your chances are lower, meaning that it's not truly RNG, because RNG stands for random number generator, and there's nothing actually random if they are adjusting your percentages. Okay, so it's still obviously possible for the high power people to win those stuff. On average, though, because they have a lower chance, they're going to have to spend a much larger amount of ingots and coupons to get that character than somebody who has a higher chance. Okay, that's why the lower level people are getting the characters for two to 200 to like 1,000 coupons, maybe even on free draws, and the people who are spending are having to spend 2,000 to 5,000 to 10,000 coupons in order to get them. That was more of my point of the video. Obviously, it's not going to be impossible for a high level character person to actually get that person. Okay, so one example of somebody actually getting lucky doesn't discredit the entire game theory behind it. And when I say game theory, it's not a theory of mine. It is an actual game theory. Like, there's literally a scientific theory around how that works. So it's not a theory of mine. It's a game theory. Okay. So first off, I just want to say one example doesn't let's fight this person. One example doesn't discredit the entire video, okay? Like I said, there will be examples that go against this, obviously. Second off, people were saying if you don't have proof of this, then you're just speculating and you're basically just talking bad about Oasis, and unless I'm proving it, then I shouldn't be making a video like that. There are actually multiple examples of proof of this in the internet, not just with the people that I talked to. Like I said, I did actually talk to some people. Can I get up? Oh, I didn't get up in time. I did actually talk to some people who work for Oasis who did not prove it for me. Okay, I want to make that clear right off the bat. They did not prove it to me. Okay, however, they did, highly suggest that was the case. Then on top of that, what are we gonna do here? Okay, so he's gonna survive. There are two examples of actual proof that are on the internet for everybody to see. Okay, and might have wanted to go for him. I'm not sure. The first one was did I get him? I did get him. Yes. Okay. The first one was the Brazilian hacker who actually hacked into the game, hacked into Oasis, and got the actual percentages, the values of all these. I don't want to fight Don Juan. Of all these, I don't want to fight Hirodora either. Nope. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna get wrecked here. So he actually did hack into Oasis and posted these values to people and showed that there were actual times where there was a 0% chance for some people to get event character ninjas. Okay, so that is one example of actual proof of this. And another person said, you know, hey, you're just joining the train of talking a bunch of shit about Oasis. And I would say, no, that's definitely not the case, because I don't ever really make a bunch of videos that talk bad about Oasis. I only ever try to make videos that help people in this game. So if I have to kind of talk about something that I disagree with that Oasis does, then that's, you know, what I have to do in order to help people out. The other form of proof of this on the internet is I wonder why he's not using, okay, I was gonna say, I wonder why he's not using those skills. The other form of proof that's on the internet is when Aristius actually released the video with all of this information as well. So Aristius used to work for Oasis, and basically he got tired of everything that, oh my god, that hurt. He got tired of the way that things were run inside the company, and he he quit, and he posted everything that was going on with the events, with the moderators, just basically everything that happens in the game. So those two different examples of proof of what I talked about in the video between Aristius and then the Brazilian hacker, where actual values and this information was released. So I just wanted to make a video about it to talk a little bit more in depth about how it works. Is she gonna get Shisui? She did him. Oh yeah, so he's dead. Oh no, he's actually not. Cool. Okay. So yeah. So that's really all I wanted to talk about with that video yesterday, at least, was just to clear up those two things. One, I never once said that it is impossible for that to happen. Yeah, we're gonna lose, so we're just gonna let this lose. Never once did I say that it is impossible for somebody who is higher powered to get a rare ninja. It does happen, obviously, but a few examples does not overwrite what actually goes on. And then second, this isn't just something that I came up with in my head. This is actually proven through multiple avenues of people, between the hacker, between people that actually worked for Oasis. This stuff has all been proven. So hopefully that clears it up for everybody who disagreed with the video. I got some people who were attacking me, saying that I was just accusing Oasis with no proof or anything like that, but there is actually proof. There's tons of proof out there. So hopefully that clears everything up. And I don't want you to think that I don't want you guys to spend on the game or anything like that. I just want you guys to have all the information that you can, so you can make an informed decision. That's it. I just don't want you guys to waste your money thinking one thing when something else is actually the case. So there we go. That's enough of that. Let's get into here. Let's try and focus. No amount of focus was going to win that fight, but let's try and get back in here. We need more seal scrolls so we can finally get our Ooh, I don't know who we clicked on. So we can finally get our super rare. So it only has 80,000. Okay, so this won't be a tough fight. Actually, speaking of super rares, I just spent 20 more seal scrolls today, and I got Janine, more fragments of Janine. But other than that, nothing yet. Sucks. I know we're so close. We're so close. We're probably at this point, I think, I don't know because I stopped keeping track. But at right around 900 is when I stopped keeping track. But I'm pretty sure. He didn't. Oh, he's acupuncture anyway. I'm pretty sure that we are over 1,000 or at 1,000. We should be getting a super rare literally any day. Any one of these 10 pools could be our Madara or our KCM Naruto. So obviously, as soon as that happens, I'm going to make a video about it. So you can look forward to that. But problem is, we're getting seal scrolls kind of slow now. I'm only able to do like a 10 pool every week. So it might still take upwards of another month or so. Let's hope not. Let's hope it doesn't take quite that long. That would not be the best. But all right, so there we go. We got another win right there. Chuddy's up to 4 now. This is my 4th fight, but we lost the 3rd one. So we got 3 wins and 1 loss so far. One of those is against Hiradora, who made it to the semifinals of the Space Time, so I don't feel so bad about that. We fight Dr. Nefaria? No? I guess we'll fight this Nier character. Did I click on him or did I click on somebody else? I clicked on somebody else. Oh, great. We're going up against this team. You know how much I love this team. Okay. So now at least we have that shield for this first turn. I've actually found that the Fire Main works so much better against this team because of him having that the immunity that you can re-trigger. Because anybody that has permanent immunity ends up... Ooh, nice. Can we kill her? I don't know. We're going to try. Anybody who has permanent immunity suffers from Han. Yes, perfect. Okay, Sakura's dead. That's good. Now we're good. But because I can just wait and then trigger the Fire Main's immunity after Han, you get that first turn, which is really helpful for stopping them and at least negating how much of the damage you take from the debuffs in that first round, because they end up stacking a lot of debuffs in the first round, and then by like the 3rd or 4th round, it's so stacked up that you're getting like max damage every single turn. So even one turn where you get to not have those debuffs stacked up basically negates all damage that you take in that turn. So that's why, if anybody was wondering why I switched to the Fire Main, because against this team particularly, any Han team, which is what this team struggles with the most, it does much, much better. Alright. So you can see actually how much easier this fight was than whenever I used the Lightning Main. With the Lightning Main, that they actually almost lost to this team, this person particularly, many times. There we go, 4-1. We gotta try and keep this streak going. Anybody there? No. Let's not fight Hiradora, please. Ooh, is that a person? No, they're on my team, I guess. That's, no. Can we fight this Solar person? Is this a... Come on, come on! We need to fight here. There we go. Okay. So especially with Sage Row Battlefield, it's all about getting a high streak. So even if I get a lot of wins... oh, we're fighting Kate. Even if I get a lot of wins, if I don't get a high streak, it doesn't really matter all that much. We gotta get rid of Gara. There we go. So when you lose in the middle of a streak like that, it really hurts you. That 2 win and then a loss kind of thing. But this will be our 3rd win in a row, so at least we'll get a little bit of a streak going here. We gotta hurry up though. We only have what, 11 minutes left. So I've been debating. I was thinking about this because I thought I might be able to get with those 20 coupon or the 20 coupons, the 20 seal scrolls. I thought I might get my super rare today. I started thinking about what I want to do if I do get Madara, right? So I got 2 options. I can go with the Lightning Main team and go with the immunity, or another thing I could go with, I actually go with the Wind Main team. Then I would have the front line of the Wind clones for a little bit of defense in the first round. Plus, what that allows me to do then is it allows me to use Dance of Impetus in the 2nd turn after I use Shisui, Itachi, and Madara. And then that means in the 3rd turn, I'd be able to do all 3 of those again. So you'd be back-to-back turns, I would get off all 3 of their mysteries. And because all 3 of their mysteries are so strong and they're so blitz, I don't want to say blitz-oriented, but they're kind of blitzy because you're getting all 3 mysteries in one turn trying to kill everybody. I think that's a pretty good strategy. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. So I am thinking about that. If anybody has any opinions on that, let me know. Let me know if the immunity is more important, or if that front line defense and then the second and third turn full blitz is going to be better. Obviously, I'm going to... Oh, we got this person again. Obviously, I'm going to try out both of them because I want to see, you know, how it works. The problem with the Lightning main one is, again, Han pretty much screws that team completely. So you go up against a Han, there's no reason to have the Lightning main in that team at all. You can use them for the acupuncture, but other than that. Get rid of Hashirama. Come on, we don't have time for lag. Let's go. And that's sort of what I'm... The problem with that is, like, the higher level fights, they don't use Han. You know what I mean? The only people that I end up running into that use Han are the lower level people that use the water main debuff team. So that's why they're... I'm not 100% sure kind of what's going to be the better team. The lack of immunity for like Shisui and Itachi kind of makes me nervous because there is a possibility that they get controlled in the first round, which would obviously screw the whole that whole strategy up. So I don't know. There's a lot to think about. Although the funny thing is, with how stuff like that works, there we go, we got a 4-win streak going. With how stuff like that works, I'll probably think about it a whole bunch and then end up getting Naruto. So, Chronalis. Okay. Oh, look at this guy's. Whoa, this guy's actually using KCM Naruto, Shisui, Susanoo Itachi team. That is very interesting. Oh, we already reflected the debuff. That's why. Crap. Okay, well, most likely we are not going to win this. Problem is, there's only 2 people on this team that I can actually chaos. It's the Wind Main and Shisui, but Shisui's gonna dodge. Man, and they're using the King of Hell for those debuffs. Hey, Shisui's immobilized, so that's pretty cool. We must have reflected that immobilized back on him. But the problem is, the Fire Main has been chaos this whole time. We can't use his... Oh, crap. Probably going to lose. We're going to lose that mystery, and then we're going to lose in general. Yeah, and then he chaosed him anyway, so... This team hurts. The problem is they have a lot of they have like the immobilized with Naruto. They've got a chaos with Itachi, a chaos with Shisui, and I wasn't able to get off my illusion mirror at any point. So the accumulation of not only the ignition but also the King of Hell, because the King of Hell actually works really well with this team. Because the only chase with this team that you really want to get off, or that I should say that you need to get off, is KCM Naruto's because of the, what's it called? Because of the immobilized. Yeah, there we go. But then you also have Itachi's, which causes the 3-turn ignition, and then you have the King of Hell, which stacks up that poisoning. So you've got control, you've got tankiness, you've got dodge, you've got damage, you've got debuffs. Shit. That is a scary team right there. Fighting Cade again. So far, we've only beat people with like 80,000 battle power that we absolutely should have beaten. That's not a good showing at all. That's okay. As long as we beat enough of these 80,000 people, we get a seal scroll. So, there's that. Alright, I would love to run that team that I was just up against with that Chronales had. Two things though. I don't have King of Hell, which really sucks. I'm close. I think I have like 60 fragments of it, but not quite enough. But then the other thing is I don't have Susanoo Itachi, and I probably am not going to have Susanoo Itachi for a very long time because I plan on just continuing to draw in the Great Ninja War Treasure after I get either Madara or Naruto. One, so that I can get the other one. That I want to eventually have both Madara and Naruto. But then two, because I want to get Sage Hashirama. Because obviously Sage Hashirama is nuts. He's insane. So having him would be pretty awesome. But after I get my super rare, I'm going to try and focus on getting my battle power up. I think I've been going for these rare ninja too much, and I kind of fell behind a little bit in battle power. Uh-oh. I don't like when I automatically get into a fight, because then people are already, like, ready for it. They've got the barrier. So we'll just get rid of that. That AoE, poison, and ignition stacking with Edo Dater as basic attack. That's dangerous. But yeah, I think I've fallen behind a little bit as far as battle power goes. So I want to start focusing back on getting my battle power up so that I can keep up with these people that have, 110, 115,000 battle power. Because I have strong ninja. Like, having Shisui is enough to carry you in this game. Especially once I get one of my super rares, either Naruto or Madara. Both of them are very they're strong enough to carry your team by themselves. Ouch. So the biggest thing for me is I need to go back to focusing on battle power. I kind of got away from that for a little while because I wanted these cool ninja, and it did definitely put me behind. Yeah, I'm going to die here. If I had the barrier, this fight might have went a little bit differently because of the extra damage. But yeah, this is a loss. Problem is, I'm in that like weird in-between area, So like people with 80 and 90,000 battle power, I can beat pretty easily. But then people that are better than me end up having, 100 and, 115, 110, 120,000 battle power. So like I'm in a weird in-between area where I have more battle power than most of the people that don't really spend, but I have less battle power than the people who do spend. And it causes me to have like these really inconsistent results in Sage World Battlefield like this. Kind of like what you're seeing here. Oh, I only needed to survive for 15 more seconds. Damn. Whatever. Okay, so our high streak was only 4, and we only have 7 wins. I don't think that's going to be enough to get in the top 3. It generally isn't. No, I didn't think so. I was 6th. Ugh, that's not good at all. See, like these two guys both had 9 win streaks. Like, that's how you got to pretty much win most of your fights, and pretty quickly, if you want to make it into the top 3 here. So, all right, well, hey, it happens. We got some advanced level refinement runes. All right, so there we go. That's my Sage World Battlefield / clearing up of the last video. So hopefully, like I said, some of that stuff makes a little bit more sense now that I talked about it. I know there's still gonna be people that just don't agree with me, and that's fine. People can not agree with me. I'm just trying to help you guys out. So if you don't agree with me, that's perfectly okay. But don't be upset in the future if an RNG event doesn't go your way, because I tried to help. I can only give you guys information. What you do with it is up to you. All right? Okay, so I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you for watching the whole way through the video. I really do appreciate it. See you guys all in the next one, and peace.